Hello everyone, my name is Andre and today we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, this time episode 52, Seto Kaiba versus the world. So as you can see, I'm wearing my glasses today because I couldn't give a lesser fuck. And it's late at night today. I usually record this earlier in the morning. It's late at night. You know, you're lucky I'm not in my pajamas, so let's just put it that way. To be quite honest, I'm like this close to doing these on my pajamas. Actually, that would be easier. I could just do it on my bed. Yeah. I was just listening to DJ Okinawa, the Perfect Blue album. Oh, God. That man is just a god. If you don't know who he is, he's an independent artist from Japan, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful, beautiful songs. Beautiful, beautiful songs. I would have to say that Love Letter might be my favorite of the bunch, even though I do enjoy... I enjoy most of Kaleidoscope's entire set. Obviously, Perfect Blue, the song from the album Perfect Blue, is also beautiful. And obviously you have Flower Dance, right? Who can't forget Flower Dance, an amazing song. I'm actually trying to see if it's possible to utilize his music on my videos because, my god, that would just be amazing. I would literally utilize nothing else but music from Okinawa. He's such a talented musician. Beautiful, beautiful, brilliant. Really enjoy his tunes and the way he just does this mixture of, you know, hip-hop and he describes it's like gentle sounds mixed with a bit of hip-hop and what was the other one? I don't know. It's a style and it's amazing and it's beautiful. And I was just jamming. I was jamming whilst I was giving English tutorship to a kid that I've been trying to help out with English. And you know, whilst we were doing the exercise, I told him he wanted some music, so we just jammed out to a little bit of DJ Okinawa. My god, Jesus Christ, that guy's just so great. But that's not the point of this video. This video is about Yu-Gi-Oh! So without any further ado, please don't forget to support Little Kuriboh, links in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with your friends. I know nobody really shares. I know you don't share. Although it would really help, like the likes and the besides the subscriptions, you know. The reason being, because I'm a small channel, the likes and subscriptions and comments, they actually help a lot because of the algorithm. You know, it's more likely to recommend something that shows positiveness in every aspect of the evaluation system of YouTube, much like subscriptions, number of subscriptions, number of likes, number of comments, number of shares, so all that good stuff. And it really would help the channel out, but I don't blame you, no sense you for not doing that, you know, but it's something that I do have to say. It's like only like 20% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, which quite honestly I have to say that made me quite sad. To the 70% that are watching, am I not good enough? Is that it? It's like, do you just not like me? Is that it? Because, you know, I know I'm not a comedian or anything like that. I know I'm just an ordinary dude doing a reaction, which, you know, even an 80-year-old grandma can do, but I try to do something fun. So for fuck's sake, am I really that dull? I don't get it, you know. 70% of the people who watch my videos say fuck you. I like, Jesus Christ, like, am I really that unlikable? I think I'm a pretty nice guy. You know, kind of stubborn, yes. You know, I kind of have an awkward humor, yes, but like I feel like kind of like at the very least I do deserve a chance, don't you? Like, come on. And the people who are already subscribed don't count. Like, I'm sorry, I love you guys, you know I do, but you know, you guys don't count. You have already subscribed to me. You've already fallen over my amazing, you know, Italian charms. I'm not Italian, by the way. I know, it's shocking. I don't know why I said Italian even. Are Italian guys hot? I don't know. Or maybe I should have said French. French is a city of... Forget it. You know what? I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. It's just, you know, I just start talking and it's like I can't just stop it. So follow me on Twitter and Instagram at AndreRosaYT. And let's begin.
Yu-Gi-Oh is now 10 years old. That's around twice as old as the average fan of this.
So... Really? 2001. Yu-Gi-Oh came out in 2001. I was sure it was the 1990s or a late 80s. No, late 80s would be maybe too early for it, but like mid 90s kind of thing.
Show. Hey, I know that guy. Yeah, that's the funny guy who says the funny things. Hey, funny guy, say some funny things. I'm going to kill you! Oh man, you are funny. The way you tried to kill me and all. Hey, do the line about your voice. God, you're funny. Okay, hold on.
Bullshit.
He's alive, and he has a stick.
Tristan, put down the stick! Remember what happened with the scissors?
I'm not Tristan, you fool. I am evil Tristan.
It's not him.
By the way, I just stole that joke. I didn't even need to go look for the special effect because they just had it. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I did exactly the same thing. Obviously I'm speaking in the future because I'm now reacting to it, and I'm not original, as you guys know, obviously, you know. But I still crack every time I see the cancel series.
I don't think that's really Tristan, you guys. He seems different somehow.
You're right, Duke. Just look at his hair. It's so pointy.
No, that's always been like that.
Oh, right. Well, just look at his vacant expression.
Again, Yugi, it's always been like that.
But his voice is so weird.
Yugi, do you pay any attention to your friends?
Oh, of course I do. Duke, right. I knew that.
Reconsider this, Kaiba.
Grabbing a pipe. Come at me, bro.
Damn, Kaiba, son.
Well, that was powerful.
Perhaps you should have reconsidered your choice of weapon.
Oh, it's Nesbit. What, are you still not over the whole blowing up your research lab thing?
The circle is now complete. When I left you...
Okay. So last episode I talked about the jump cut from... So Nesbit, if you didn't watch the last episode, which... For fuck's sake, why would you jump an episode? Why? Just why? What sense does that make? But if you didn't watch last episode, Nesbit was the guy whose Kaiba blew up the entire the entirety of the research facility. Now, why in hell? So what I'm assuming, people explained to me in the comments below that there was obviously Gozoguru Gozoburu Kaiba, whatever, was a big weapons manufacturer. So what probably happened is when Kaiba took over, he tried to cancel all the military projects, and Nesbit was in charge of more probably one of the biggest arsenals in the Kaiba Corporation, so he just decided to blow it up. And obviously with it, his research on new weaponry and all that good stuff, and that obviously made him mad at Kaiba. And now, how Nesbit knows how to sword fight? Well, we can assume that he was a general or, you know, a weapons expert of some sort. So that actually makes sense. Now, if you think about it, and although it's not, obviously, the show doesn't really say that, you can imply that he is or he should at the very least know how to handle himself in combat. And because he's inside a younger body, that could work. But the thing is, he's fighting Tristan. I know Tristan is supposed to be a jock and all of that, but strength-wise, I would say that Kaiba's probably got the upper hand. And even though Nesbit has the experience, I'm not sure if Tristan's body is trained enough to handle like the techniques that he's used to utilizing, which would give Kaiba a huge upper hand, considering that even though Nesbit has the experience, his body cannot accompany his knowledge, and as such, Kaiba can easily find blank spots in his swordsmanship and just hit him with a pipe. Obviously, the pipe might have not been the greatest choice, considering the weapon is way heavier, probably, than this wooden sword. But at the same time, like, he didn't really have any options available. And I just realized right now that I don't know why I am talking about this. It's not even an interesting topic unless you like swordsmanship. And even if you do like swordsmanship, then you'll realize I know fuck all about what I'm talking about.
The looter. Now I am the guy kicking your ass with a stick. VI with you.
That's my line, you thieving robot jerk! Joey, use tackle! Joey! I warned him. Using a stick is just asking for trouble.
Joey, you just shoved him through a building. So, are you on steroids? If so, could I have some?
Hey, is that a Honda?
No, his name.
No, the bicycle is kind of bullshit. Sure. No, actually, it's not. This is a virtual world, so technically, anything goes. Fuck it. Continue.
No, I mean, nah, never mind. Oh, hey, Tristan.
I'm taking your brother for a ride, Kaiba.
You don't know what you're doing.
I need to see that again.
Tristan. Honda.
I need a loop of that.
No, I mean, nah, never mind. Oh, hey, Tristan.
No, his name's Tristan.
No, I mean, nah, never mind. Oh, hey, Tristan.
No, his name's Tristan.
No, I mean, nah, never mind. Oh, hey, Tristan.
I'm taking your brother for a ride, Kaiba.
Oh,
You
that
don't
is-
know what you're doing, Nesbit. Mokuba gets travel sick really easy.
Oh, come on. I just got this body.
Don't worry, Kaiba. We'll get your brother back. All we have to do is stick together.
Eat it, nerds!
Okay, since when did this show become amazing? Don't say if...
that I like this arc a lot. Like I've said it, and I'll say this a lot. I think the Noah arc is, and the Orichalcum arc are very interesting arcs of the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. And I enjoy. I just think that there are structural problems with the show mostly, because I think Yu-Gi-Oh in general is actually very good. Not well. Let's not go that far. Not very good, but good. But besides the Battle City arc is probably the worst arc of them all. Maybe some arc that is kind of fillerish, that doesn't really make sense, nor anybody cares about. But besides some filler episodes and the first arc, the show actually has some legitimate storytelling and some legitimate character moments and some legitimate moments. Plot-wise, that don't just revolve around card games. In this arc, Kuriboh here is showcasing a lot of the connection between Mokuba and Kaiba. He's showcasing a lot of Kaiba's past and why he is the way he is. He is giving us a lot of backstory on these two characters and strongly building them, whilst also giving the other characters, besides Yugi, to have some protagonism in the show, which is fantastic. And if I had to guess, this is obviously Kaiba's episode. It's the episode in which, you know, he rescues his brother from evil Nesbit, which we were introduced last episode. Now, I did criticize last episode that there was like a flaw in the timeline, that they jumped to when Kaiba became president too soon. I still think that, but I understand now why they had to do why Kuriboh did it. I mean, because this episode needed to revolve around Kaiba and Nesbit, so that plot point needed to be brought up the previous episode. See, that's how you do things, people, in cinema. You know, you don't just cram everything into one episode, you just build it up. And even though Kuriboh didn't do the best build-up ever, because again, I still think that there's a gap there that needs to be filled. He did a fantastic job by knowing fully well that he was going to focus this episode on Nesbit and Kaiba and their relationship, and that he had to set it up on the previous episode so that this episode made way more sense instead of going to instead of doing the bloody flashback.
If I were you, or tell me what you do, how things would be if you in my shoes.
Damn, Kaiba, Jesus.
It's a good thing I'm Seto Kaiba, or that might have actually hurt me.
Guys, it's so good to see you again. I've missed you so much.
What the hell is this thing?
Well, one thing's for sure, it definitely isn't Tristan, because he is in the Shadow Realm. Or dead, one or the other.
Wait, why can't you guys understand what
But since Tristan isn't here, let's all talk loudly about the things that we hated about him.
Of course, you
That way
should.
we'll be honoring his memory and laughing at his expense.
Just
I
like
think that's
the old
fair.
days.
You guys, I'm right here.
Shut up, robot monkey! I hate you almost as much as I hated Tristan, which is a lot.
Well, I say, it looks like we meet again, Mr. Kaiba.
Oh look, another person I'm supposed to care about.
Mr. Kaiba, I do declare you have a worse memory than my grandpappy's.
I do declare.
Boy, I say boy, boy.
Oh hey, it's Lecter. I'd recognize those unnecessary southernisms anywhere. Let me guess, you're one of Noah's 7 evil ex-boyfriends.
Don't play dumb, Mr. Kaiba. I was your father Gozaburu's right-hand man and newly appointed head of localization.
Don't you mean Americanization?
It's called localization, Mr. Kaiba.
So,
Because
wait, so Nesbit is not the opponent? After all I just said, Nesbit is not the opponent?
I do declare there is only one country that matters when it comes to translating stuff, and that's America. Let me give you an example. You see this rice ball? Now it's a burger.
Yeah.
And now it's a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You see, Mr. Kaiba, it's the added dairy that makes
This guy kind of looks like that monster that Joey got from the psychic dude.
it truly American.
The tall
That
one,
reminds
all
me,
green.
Whatever happened to Bandit Keith? In America.
See, this is just funny.
Okay, who kidnapped
It's pointless,
this
but it's
time?
just funny. It's
Season
short and
3,
sweet.
So it must be
Me.
Noah.
That's right,
Oh
Mokuba.
yeah, I
I've
forgot about
kidnapped you and
this.
There's no escape.
Okay.
That's it? Just K?
Well, I'm kind of used to it by now. Hey, do you have any snacks in here? I like food.
No, I don't.
Oh, well, all my other kidnappers gave me snacks. Pegasus took me on a picnic. Marek gave me pizza.
You're supposed to be begging for mercy, not snacks.
I guess you're just not as cool.
Well, Pegasus, I'm pretty sure I have imagery that's going to pop up right here about how Pegasus treated you. But let's, yeah.
As all the other kidnappers.
I think I might have some week old donuts in the fridge.
Awesome! Now this is a kidnapping.
Duel me, you weird
Yeah.
cyborg kind of burn victim person.
Very well, Mr. Kaiba.
He's the
But
monster
I don't
thing.
suppose you're aware of Jinzo's special effect now, are you?
Jinzo.
Me.
Let's say you had your motorcycle, Mr. Kaiba, and for the sake of argument, imagine we were both dueling while riding said motorcycle. How would you describe that situation?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Riding aware of Jinzo
Burn victim.
now, are you?
Enlighten me.
Let's say you had your motorcycle, Mr. Kaiba.
Okay.
And for the sake of argument, imagine we were both dueling while riding said
Okay.
motorcycle. How would you describe that situation?
Dangerous.
I don't know. Card games on motorcycles.
What the?
I didn't get that.
I have been waiting a whole year for that.
Oh no, Jinzo has the power to destroy internet memes. But my deck, it's almost completely filled with internet jokes and references.
Boy, I say boy, Mr. Kappa, I do declare, it looks like the rules just screwed you.
Yeah, that doesn't even work.
Now, Mokuba, do you see how pointless it is to resist
No,
my...
this is boring. Can we switch over to SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Bob.
My other kidnappers always let me watch cartoons, and they let me stay up till midnight.
Fine, you can watch SpongeBob.
Yay!
I like this.
Best kidnapping ever. 99 Duel Monsters cards on the wall. 99 Duel Monsters cards.
It would be even funnier if like Mokuba resists coming back to Kaiba, saying that he prefers to stay with Noah because of how he treats him as a kidnapped kid.
Down, traded around. 98 Duel Monsters cards on the wall.
Guys, I hate this song.
Now I summon my magical Moe Missile Maiden. And ain't she cuter than a teddy bear wrapped in puppies?
God, I hate cute.
Boy, I say, boy, Mr. Kappa, I have to ask, how does it feel knowing you're about to lose everything?
I never lose.
Well,
Hey, Kaiba, are you losing? I mean, I know how much you hate when that happens. After all, I've beaten you so many times. So are you losing right now? Is that what's happening? Did you already lose and you're just too embarrassed to admit it? Is the other guy winning? Kaiba?
I never
that was a good
lose.
joke.
Not since I defeated my stepfather in a game of wits when I was only a child.
So are you losing or not?
Seto, I don't want you to think I'm an unreasonable man.
Too late for that.
Such a feeling right? I mean, beloved son of mine. Tell me, Seto, what would you do if I were to put you in charge of Kaiba Corp?
Well, the first thing I'd do is screw the rules. Summon a dragon. Invent a duel disc. Jump out the window. Rescue my brother. Hang up the phone. Impress my rocks. Collect the god cards. Fly a jet.
Like a boss.
Write a check. Land in a jetpack. Be an asshole.
Well, Seto, your song parody has not fallen on deaf ears. I'm giving you the opportunity to prove that you can run this company. Hobson, give Seto his gift of $10 million.
What am I supposed to do with this?
This time next year, I want you to pay me back 10 times the amount I'm giving you. Only then will you earn a place in the club of corporate scumbags. Hobson recommend investing in internet stock.
What are you gonna do, Seto?
I'm going to buy 51% of the shares in a company that treats its employees like family.
You mean like Disney?
Nothing like that.
Are you out of your mind? You're asking me to buy the company from you for 10 times the amount it's actually worth.
That's right.
Why would we ever agree to that?
Because if you don't, I'll force your company to produce lame, uninspired animated movies starring B-list celebrities that blatantly rip off vastly superior Pixar movies.
But we already do that.
Oh. Give me the money. Even though I successfully bullied that company into giving me the money, it wasn't enough. I had to go after Kaiba Corp itself. This company will belong to me, old man.
That's where you're wrong, Seto. You don't have enough shares to take over my company.
Think again, Gozaburo. I'm giving my shares to my big brother.
Mokuba, you don't have any shares.
I don't?
Of course not, you're like 5. The only other shareholder is...
Hobson gives shares to Seto. Hobson, how could you do this to me after I picked you up from the gutters? Hobson regret nothing.
Now I'm the owner of Kaiba Corp. My first order of business, build the ultimate theme park. All I need is a name.
Hobson Land.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Yay!
And that lecture is why I always win.
Did you lose?
See, that scene was great. It was an original way of Abridged show how Kaiba got into his position. Now that scene should have come before the Nesbit scene. The Nesbit scene's purpose was to connect Kaiba and Nesbit. In the beginning, they have that connection. You meet them and Kaiba is like obviously meeting this guy and they know each other, they know each other and they have a story. Because of the previous episode, you know what story that is. He blew up his research facility. That's great. That's fine. The problem is that the rest of the episode, besides those first few minutes, have nothing to do with that, with Nesbit or anything along those lines. Now, what you should have done instead was make the Nesbit scene come after, when Nesbit becomes more relevant. You could have introduced Nesbit in this episode as well and created this mystery between Nesbit and Kaiba. What's their connection? What happened in their past? And reveal it in the future. Now, this would work better in this kind of situation because, again, the focus of this episode is to showcase how Kaiba got into power, how Kaiba outsmarts his opponents, and how he always stands on the top because he is better than you. He is. Last episode, Kaiba Mokuba version should have been just, again, him maybe creating connections within Kaiba Corporation in order to do this hostile takeover or something along those lines. The Nesbit situation just doesn't work. And because of that, it could come after or at the end of this episode. And then when finally Kaiba and Nesbit face each other, then it would make sense, you know, then all the pieces of the puzzle. Future Andre here. I was editing the video and realized that Nesbit, right? That was the name of the guy. I was talking about why isn't Nesbit the opponent. I must have been on another planet because I didn't realize that obviously Nesbit is the final like boss for Kaiba to save his younger brother. You know, he kidnapped him. He's what incentivized Kaiba into playing the game basically. It was stupid of me to have said to have undermined that and forgotten that. I'm sorry. It was just a brain fart. I don't plan it to happen again, but I wanted to clarify that. So yeah, that's why I don't have much to say. I actually think I was just being unfair on the Nesbit situation, and I wanted to clarify that. See you guys. Would be together, and you'd have the full picture.
Shut up, Yugi!
You turned your back on your own brother, became a corporate scumbag.
Yeah, okay, I'm an asshole. What's your point?
My point is you have nothing left to defend yourself. Your deck is a useless mess of memes, and my satellite cannon
I do declare that I summoned the blue-eyed white dragon, and I do declare that you will lose.
So, you see, while I was distracting everyone with that flashback, I went on the internet and started posting this everywhere.
Mr. Kaiba, I say, what is that?
It's the new internet meme I created. I call it localizations. All you have to do is take a picture and then localize it.
But that's my job!
Not anymore, Lecter. Now it's the internet's job.
I do declare that you, Mr. Wait.
Lecter. Now
Lecter.
it's the internet's job.
I do declare that you, Mr. Nesbit, are fired, and I say fired.
That's right. You, Lecter, are an internet meme. Man,
damn.
Localized the crap out of that guy.
Yeah, localizations for the win. Kitty face.
No, Mr. Kaiba, please, stop! If you keep using it, it'll go viral!
Have mercy, Mr. Kaiba. I have a family.
No! I was so close!
Think about old Geraldine. She's living in the farm, Mr. Kaiba, please. Please, Mr. Kaiba, have mercy on my family. They only got 2 shreds of paper to eat every dinner. The suppers are the worst. Please, Mr. Kaiba, I do declare.
To finally escape in this digital dungeon, you'll never see your brother again, Mr. Kaiba. However, I'll be back!
Team Rocket flies off again.
Winning.
See, I actually like that victory of Kaiba. Because it's clear that Kaiba won due to, obviously, you know, him thinking about his business world strategies and how he managed to originally articulate himself, articulate as the word being on the screen, but how he managed to move and articulate himself through the business world in order to come out on top, even though he was so young. And he utilized that experience that he had done all those years ago to turn the back on an actual disadvantage. That's how I want Kaiba to win. Not with bullshit visions or you know, pointless threats. I want Kaiba to win because he is above all of those things. You know, he is incredibly smart. He can foresee results. And he does not need a trinket from an ancient Egyptian god. Now, some guys in the comments, a person in the comments said that that the vision was a good thing. It was Kaiba accepting the divine and the mystical parts. He can accept them, but he doesn't need to utilize them. Actually, he should be fighting them because he and his pride wouldn't allow that. He doesn't need those things. He just needs himself and his brother, and that's all for him to be the most powerful person in the world. And that's what Kaiba should have been from the very beginning. Sure, you can have him a denier and a disbeliever in the beginning, but in the end, you know, he should beat these problems and defeat them just like we saw in this episode by sheer motherfuckingness. And that's all I'll have to say about this episode. Let's see how this ends, and that's say goodbye, because this was a good episode. Oh, Canada, my home and native. I'm sorry, I don't accept that guy as American, so.
Pegasus took me on a picnic. Poop. Marek took me on a pizza. What? No, he didn't do that.
That was a fun episode, but I'm going to leave this episode here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with your friends and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!